I see we got a couple people already joining the stream today. We got our body fusion class, you guys. It's our Wednesday class. Today, you can definitely do without weights, but if you want to have some weights by you, more than welcome to. Again, this is going to be kind of like the rest of our Wednesdays, where it's going to be definitely sufficient with body weight, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But if you want to have dumbbells, there'll be some definitely dumbbell exercises for us throughout class as well. So I'll let you guys know if you choose to utilize those. Carol, gotcha. Glad to see you. And yeah, we'll get started here in a couple minutes, you guys. Hey there. Cold today? Is that what that was? Were you feeling a little cold? Is that what you're saying, Burr? Yeah. Okay. No, I mean that's good. It means getting a little bit more circulation here because I kind of noticed it when I was walking through as well. So yeah, I'm a little happy about that. But I was telling the stream we can use weights today, but just like last week, body weight should be sufficient to get us through today's class. So I'll leave that decision up to you. Yeah, we will have some fun leg stuff if you guys want to have those weights by. Those would pretty much be what we're utilizing weights for. Is pretty much any like squat, side lunge type of movements today. Jessica, I see you in the stream there as well. How you doing? Let's go ahead and start right there, you guys. Give me those arm circles here. Small and forwards here, slowly making them bigger. Basically carving out little Oreos. And we're hitting those big tires, and then we're bringing them back down to center there. Bringing them back down. Once you get down to center, you're going backwards for me. Same thing. Starting small, getting bigger. Pedaling the feet like we're doing over here. Dad, how we doing today? Good, good. Just telling everybody weights are optional today. Body weight should get us through. But if you want to have some weights on standby, we'll have some fun leg stuff you guys can use them for. Bringing those arms back to center, and then right there, guys, go ahead, start getting those heels up, giving me those hamstrings, opening that chest as well. That's what we want to see right now. And right there, guys, go ahead, start giving me marches or high knees, marches or high knees. And from there, butt kicks there, transitioning opposite direction here. And slowing it down here, bringing those knees up, hugging those knees high, getting a nice glute stretch in there, controlling those feet on the way down. Don't have to go super slow, but we don't want to let those feet just drop to the floor either. That's just going to give us a little hip eccentric stretching out there. And right there, guys, just go ahead and start giving me those squats as well. Paying attention. If you're feeling a little slower, take them slower, get those stretches in, get some eccentric movement. But if you're feeling warmed up, ready to go, you can just feel free to speed them up as well. And start giving me calf raises at the top as well, guys. Calf raises at the top, activating those ankles. And right there, just give me a nice ankle roll here. Doesn't have to be too fast. Doesn't really have to be too strong there. But again, we're just trying to get that blood flow down from our hearts to our ankles, and then allowing that blood to get back up to the hearts here, so we're activating those ankles. And right there, start giving me some lunges or some mountain climber stretches, some Spider-Man stretches, forwards, backwards lunges, fast, slow, however you guys feel like you need them. I always like to take my pre-lunges a little bit slower, again, just to get those hip flexors nice and warmed up. And coming out there, guys, go ahead, side shifts for me. Side shifts, staying low, still gonna get those glutes activated. But again, trying to stretch out those adductors. And coming up, give me those hip openers. Knee from the inside to the out. And same thing, but the opposite direction. Bring that knee inside. Like you're stepping over a chair, or that kid running around the house. Yeah, that'd be that way. And right there, guys, go ahead, relax, get a few more stretches in, grab some water here. We're gonna get started in a second. So our first little series that we're going to be doing here can include weights. It's going to be just normal squats, and then from there we're going to squat. Then with the curtsy lunge, squat again. Opposite leg curtsy lunge. If we don't want to do that curtsy lunge, we'll do a squat. Then you're going to give me an RDL there, of course, making sure we got some spine stability there. From there, we're going into a squat pulse, down into a glute bridge, dual leg glute bridge, because we're going to do that kind of hold alternate later on. So again, weights can be optional here. Like I said, we're going to kind of go after the legs here, so be aware of that. Just a normal squat here, no count. If you want to take it slowly, kind of still utilize it as a warm-up, feel free, but let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Again, just a normal squat here, pressing through. Nope, just a squat this time. We'll grab that curtsy lunge in a second. There we go, pressing through the heels as low as we can. And like I said, no real pace here. Taking them a little slow if you want to. Just making sure we keep those biomechanics. Knees staying out like we're seeing. 10 seconds here, I'll let you shake them out. Switching to that either squat with a curtsy lunge, alternating sides each time, or that RDL. 2, 1, break that off right there, you guys. Again, this is that squat, curtsy lunge, or squat, RDL. Go ahead and start right there. If we're not doing that curtsy lunge, maybe our balance gets a little too, we're losing the balance just because of the fatigue. Just a squat, RDL. But you guys are doing awesome right there. Great. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right here, you guys are going to take a little bit of a break. If you want to drop those weights, that's okay, because I'm just having you guys down here in a pulse. So again, looking for the glute activation. That's our goal here. Let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, squatting with pulsing, squatting with pulsing. If that ever gets a little too much, you want to come out of the pulse, that's okay. That's kind of the goal here. So just come on up, maybe even give me a little calf raise just so we can get that blood flowing going in the ankles. Taking a little break, but again, just trying to activate those glutes as much as possible, especially if we've been sitting a lot. Glutes tend to be the one muscle that gets a little left out. And 4, 3, 2, 1, focusing on those glutes again. We're coming down to the mats. Weights optional here. dual leg glute bridge, just a normal here. And I say that because later on, we're going into that hold with the alternate. That'll be later in class. But let's go ahead and start those glute bridges in 2, 1, and go ahead right there, you guys. And again, this, trying to get those glutes activated, focusing on that pelvic rotation. You're going to start to feel the back of that pelvis go towards the ankles a little bit. That's all right. That's what is a little normal here as you start to get that hip extension. And break right there, guys. Come on up, stand up. We're going through that one more time here. And we're starting in 3, 2, normal squats here, guys. Normal squats. We're doing those 4 exercises again so you kind of know what's happening. So if you're feeling a little bit more warmed up, feeling a little bit ready, you can decide to adjust that intensity as you like to. But these first 2 different series that we're going to have, this is series 1. We're going to really stress the legs. We're doing a dual leg right here. Next one's going to be more of a single leg type of focus. Ten more seconds. We go into that squat, Kirchi lunge, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it off if you need to, setting the weights down or adjusting weight, and squat, Kirchi lunge, or RDL in 2, 1, and begin. So again, that's a squat with an RDL, especially if we have those weights. Oh, if you want to do the Kirchi lunge, you can. If you want to try the RDL as the alternative. But yeah, otherwise the Kirchi lunge is the main option here. There you go. Yep, there we go. 10 more seconds for me, guys. We switch over to just that squat pulse. Again, adjusting for weights a little bit here if we need to. I'll give you guys that transition in 2, 1. Squat pulsing here, squat pulsing, and 4, 3, 2, down, and just pulsing there, guys. Great work for me, guys. Great work. Just 3, 2, yeah, breathe it out. I got you. I got you. I know where we're at. Squats, or sorry, glute bridges on the ground here, guys. Water break after this. I want to let us shake out those legs. I want us to get a nice quad stretch in there while we're at that, or while we're in that break period, maybe a little glute stretch as well. But let's go ahead and start those bridges right there for me. Again, we're still doing a little bit of a leg circuit or a leg series after this. We're going more of a single leg focus. So again, having that in mind as you're finishing out this series here, that's going to be important for us as we're preparing on. If you're utilizing a weight for these glute bridges, really focusing on that down portion, taking it a little slower can be a good stretch for us, as well. A natural active stretch. 3, 2, breathe it out, guys. If you want to get a glute stretch while we're already on the ground, feel free to. Otherwise, once you get up, we're drinking water, maybe getting a few stretches in as well. So like I said, next one is going to be that more single leg. You guys are still relaxing if you want to. I'm just going through what we're doing next. It's going to be a side lunge. It can either be that dynamic or those feet planted. From there, we're going to have a single leg RDL, weights optional there as well. Then we're going to switch, obviously, so we'll be on one leg the whole time. From there, we're going down and we're doing that hold, but with an alternate kick out if we feel up to it. So like I said, we're kind of focusing on that single leg aspect here. No, glute bridge with a kicking out one leg. Yeah, that alternate. Sorry, still trying to speak through the mask. But like I said, side lunges here. We're going to start those pretty soon. If you guys want weights, let's get ready in 4, 3, 2, and side lunges. Those can be dynamic with the feet moving. They can have those feet planted. Let's utilize our space as much as we want to there. That's okay, because we have a long weekend, so we'll get everything out that we can. 10 seconds for me. We go into those single leg RDLs. Those can be where those weights might not be necessary, but you're more than welcome to have them in 3, 2, 1. So again, one leg, trying to keep those hips aligned parallel to the ground. Let's go ahead and start right there, you guys. Again, avoiding that rotation out towards that off leg, trying to stay parallel to the ground. One leg the whole time here. I'll give you guys a switch command later on. Yep, there we go. It's going to take a little bit, so sometimes you might have to pause, and that's what we like to see. Again, it's you controlling that stability there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, nice little transition over to the other side and begin. Ten more seconds. We're heading down to the ground here. That's where we have that glute hold with the alternating leg kickouts. 2 and 1. Again, weight's optional here, but we want to make sure that our hips aren't dipping. So we're going to kick one leg out, trying to maintain that stability. And let's start in 3, 2, 1. This is that alternate kick out, though. Again, our goal is to make sure that that leg that kicks up, we're not dipping down here. We're not dipping down. Ten seconds for me, guys. 10 seconds, a little stretch out. We're going through that series one more time for me. And 4, 3, 2, relax. Coming on up here, you guys. Coming on up. A little bit of time, though, to get up. But again, sip of water if you want to. But then we're pretty much going right into those side lunges. Let's go in 3, 2, and side lunges right there. Trying to still focus on those glutes, especially if we have our legs planted. If we're moving like we are here, we might feel a little bit of that pressure going up towards the toes. That's okay. Awesome. Five, 4, 3, 2, relax there, guys. Back into those single leg RDLs. Again, allow this to either be a challenge or a recovery based on your speed and how many reps you take. But let's go ahead and start right there. Allowing yourself to pay attention to those hamstrings. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead, switch it on over quickly and begin on that other side. There you go. Yep. Great tempo here. Again, still allowing ourselves to be mindful of that other hip, trying not to open up. Looking great right now, but as we start to fatigue, 10 more seconds, we head down to the mat, finish off those glute bridges with that alternate leg kick out, water break after that. 1, relax, down to the ground. Again, weights here optional. And we begin in 3, 2, and 1. Kicking those legs out. Great hip control. And 3, 2, relax right there, guys. Grab me some water here. Stretch it out again. If you're already on the ground, you want to get a glute stretch in there because we did target those. Feel free to be slow to get up. Once we're up, though, our feet are moving. We're grabbing water. After that, once you guys are up, we're going back to the ground. We're going to finish class down on the mat. We got push-ups and a bunch of trunk exercises that we're going to get to as well. But once again, you guys are still sipping some water here. But just so you know, the first exercise is going to be push-ups, or if we want to alternate those with a bench press or a wall push-up, those are the other options. Yeah, if you want to test it out quick, we still have a little bit of time. But yeah, feeling how that wrist works. Otherwise, I know the wall push-up alternative worked well for us the other day. All right. Well, then, you guys, we got 6. 4, 3, 2, and go ahead right there, guys. Yeah. Feeling good? Awesome. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is not a rushed exercise, so as fast and as under control as you need it. That's what we want to see. They can be. So yeah, because I'm noticing that your right arm's a little bit wider than the left one, based on where you're positioned on the mat. Right there, guys. Go ahead, relax. After this, guys, we're going into a bird dog. So I noticed that you were favoring that right arm still a little bit more. So I think that's just kind of normal with where you're at. But yeah, your hands don't necessarily have to be wider than what they were. But your hands were kind of like that right arm is just a smidge wider. So bird dogs here, guys. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, because you can see right there, your hands are a little bit more neutral. It's where your body alignment would be. Yeah. But again, that's just going to be a normal return process for us. Like I said, guys, we got bird dogs here. After this, we're going into crunches, a boat hold, flutter kicks. So we're going to target the whole front side right there. We're still kicking it with these bird dogs. Four, 3, 2, 1, guys. Nice little transition over to the back. Normal crunches here. Legs down, legs up. Doesn't matter to me. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. We just want to make sure that once you feel the bottom ends of the shoulder blades connect, we're back up. That's going to keep our spine in that nice locked position here, that neutral position. We're not overextending. And we're always saying engaged as well. Right there, guys, I'm going to have you transition. Boat hold here. Boat hold. 3, 2, and begin. There you go. Boat hold. Awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm giving you a quick second breather as you prepare for those flutter kicks. But that's next on our docket here. Hands beneath the low back, kicking about 6 to 12 inches off the ground. And let's start in 2, 1. Perfect. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last exercise here, guys. We're going to stabilize those abs that we just worked. We're doing a plank here to finish this off. And we're going in 2, 1. Holding us off here. Holding us off here. You guys got the mirror here. Everyone else at home, we always know to check our positions, shoulders, hips, ankles. Everyone's looking great. Hips can be a little high off that line, and we'll still be all right. That's halfway. Still breathing through here, guys. Breathing is what gets us through. Breathing is what gets us through. And 10 seconds for me. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Once you guys come out of that, you're more than welcome to grab some water. Then you're just meeting me into that V stretch there, straight down the middle. And right there, walk it over to your left side for me, guys. Walk it over to the left side. Walk it over to the right. Let's go back to center for me, guys. Back to center. And right there, I'll have you guys join me in that figure 4 glute stretch here. Pulling in that knee. Switch over, same thing, other leg. Back to that first glute for me, back to the first glute for me. That second leg for me there, second leg for me. And right there, go ahead and make your guys' way up. Right there, you're going to find the wall if you need to. You're going to give me a quad stretch, grabbing that ankle again. And switch to that other leg. Give me that first knee again, that first quad. Second one for me. Relax there, shake the legs out if you need to a little bit. Go ahead, stretch out the spine if you so desire. After that, coming on up, giving me some shoulder shrugs, forwards and backwards. And right there, go ahead and let those shoulders drop down. Bring the chin down with it, down to the chest. Stretch the back of our neck for us. And raise it up, go in that opposite direction, chin to the ceiling, stretching the front of our neck. Turn to center for me there. One ear, same side shoulder, stretching the side of our neck. And raise it up, give me that same thing on the other side. And you guys are done right there, making sure we're grabbing some water here, any extra stretches that we need. Well, that is it for our Wednesday. Carol, Jessica, glad you guys could stop in, and I will see you guys the next time as well. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, everyone.